Hi Salesforce admins, and welcome to Trailhead Live and prepare for DreamTX. I'm Mike Gerholt, Senior Admin Evangelist at Salesforce, and I'm here today to spend the next few minutes with you helping get ready for Dreamforce. Now the good news is I don't have to help you shoe shop this year because walking won't be an issue. That sounded funny in my head. All right, let's talk about what DreamTX and all of Dreamforce is this year, because it's a whole new Dreamforce. I mentioned there was no walking, but it's for everyone from anywhere. So first off, we kicked off Dreamforce to You meetings, and maybe some of you are a part of that. I'm hoping you were. They're amazing meetings that we're having with our customers, very intimate, making Dreamforce come alive for them. Then on December 2nd, you might have caught it, Mark did an amazing Customer 360 keynote with a bunch of special guests. I know I tuned in. I thought it was great to see all the energy and excitement of a Dreamforce keynote. So that was part 2. Now part 3 is DreamTX, and that's the part that I'm going to talk about because it's super exciting and we have a lot in store for you. So let's dig in to what DreamTX is. DreamTX is a 4-day global Trailblazer event this December. Now, I'm going to note in the slide next to me that there's a bunch of times, so based on your region, make sure you mark those times down in your calendar because we are rebroadcasting this in AMER and in APAC. Now, it's 4 days, I mentioned that. So, day 1 is Customer 360, which means there will be a ton of ways for you to learn how to connect with customers and drive growth. Very cool. Day 2, working in the new normal. Awesome. So a lot of sessions about how you can make your business a force for good. Day 3, customer success. And let me tell you, it's all thing customer. But you know what? You probably tuned into this Trailhead Live to learn more about day 4, which is how to skill up with Trailhead. So let's dive in to what Trailhead Day looks like at Dreamforce TX. All right, so first we have a bunch of channels. Just like we did for Trailhead DX, DreamTX will have a bunch of channels. So first we have a developer channel, we have an architect channel, we have an admin channel, which I will dive more into. We have a partner channel, and we have a learning and community channel. And they're all chocked full with 6 sessions that you can watch from some amazing content. But let's dive into the admin channel because I'm partial to it. And I want to give you the biggest sneak peek possible so that you can make a super educated decision about all the amazing content we have lined up for you in the admin channel. All right, so the admin channel, like all the channels, is going to start off with a Trailhead main show broadcast. And that's across all the channels. So let's dive in. That first session in the admin channel is Innovate Faster with Einstein Automate. Now you probably saw in Mark's keynote, Einstein Automate is something new, and wow, is it so neat for admins. In fact, we did a blog post on admin.salesforce.com that you should check out about what Einstein Automate means for admins. And it's got 2 big components that I'm excited about. One is Flow Orchestrator, and the second is MuleSoft Composer. These are 2 game-changing things for admins that are going to allow us to do even more declaratively on the platform. Now, your host for Innovate Faster with Einstein Automate is Mark DeLurgio, who is the product manager for Flow. And he has some amazing things lined up for you in this session. All right, so that's the first session. What's in the second session? The second session is Unlock Admin Insights with Tableau. Now, I love Tableau. If you watched our Trailhead DX event back in June, you saw John Denby give an amazing demo of Tableau. Well, John's back, and he's back at DreamTX with a completely new product that he built himself for admins with complete feedback from the admin community. So John worked with our team in admin relations, and he worked with Salesforce MVPs and customers to find a product that he really wanted to wrap his hands around. And it's a Tableau Insights dashboard that I promise is going to change your world. It is such a cool session. So John's going to join us for that. I highly, highly recommend tuning in. Third, manage releases faster with DevOps. So Karen Fidelik, the product manager for DevOps Center, joins Jillian Bruce on my team, and they talk you through an entire end-to-end experience of using DevOps Center. Now, I promise you've needed to see this because I've been in a ton of user groups and everyone has questions about DevOps Center. This is going to be a game changer for admins. I'm so excited for DevOps Center because finally admins will have the power to push changes from sandboxes to production. Okay, so that's part one of our recorded stuff. And then we go, the fourth session is build more advanced reports lightning fast. I love reporting. And so does Ankita Dutta, who is the product manager for reports and dashboards. So Ankita joined us at Trailhead DX, and she's back for Dream TX to show us how to do even more amazing things in Report Builder, like summary formulas, joined reports. It's just an amazing session. I can't wait to see how you're going to build even better formulas in Salesforce to give your users even more insights. Okay, so we hit there. That's our first four. Now we're going to go into an Admin Ask the Experts. And those are going to be 2 live sessions, one in AMER and one in APAC. And I'm going to jump into what the details of those are next. So let's finish out our pre-recorded stuff. All right, so after Admin Ask the Experts, we're going to have a build a next-gen single source of truth. And this is Ketaki Rao and Marla Hay, who are going to walk you, the Salesforce admin, through Customer 360 and Customer 360 Privacy Center. So these are 2 things that I think are amazing for Salesforce admins to know that are all part of single source of truth, which again, you saw in Mark's keynote. Single source of truth has a lot of things that admins need to know about. We need to have those discussions. And Marla and Kentucky are going to walk you through 2 very important parts. You're going to get to see Privacy Center if you didn't see it at Trailblazers Innovate. They have an amazing demo on that. And they're going to talk about the entire suite. And of course, that session ends with an amazing Q&A with Marla and Kentucky that is going to equip you, the Salesforce admin, to have those conversations with executives, with stakeholders about how you move forward and give the power of data to your customers. All right, so then the last session, and by no means the least, is we have maximize adoption with 9 low-code love features. Now, this is a brainchild of the admin relations team. In fact, I tasked our team, let's come up with a session where we show all of the features that we've been talking about for most of the year in one session. Let's put it together so that it shows how everything fits. Think of it like a great chef's meal. So Liz Halenga and Judy Fang, who's a platform SE in Sydney, Australia, built an amazing end-to-end demo with these 9 features that are going to show you how a Salesforce admin can activate a new product, build an amazing onboarding experience, and onboard somebody, and then give that person the power to give a great customer experience immediately in a call center. So that's right, this is a Service Cloud demo. You're used to seeing Sales Cloud demos. This is all Service Cloud. It's Notification Builder. It's App Builder. It's so much more. And we even mixed in MuleSoft Composer. So that's the last session. That rounds out what the admin channel is for Dream TX. Okay, now, I said I would get into what those Ask the Experts episodes are. So what are those? Well, we have 2. And the first one is live in AMER, and it features 3 amazing panelists, all of which that you've heard from prior to the episode starting. So John Demby is back from Tableau, and he'll be there to answer all of your Tableau session questions. Karen Fidelic, who I think will be a rock star after this, is there with DevOps Center. Remember, she's the PM for DevOps Center. So she's there to answer questions about DevOps Center, to answer questions that you might have about when release come out. And you can watch the session before that, so you've got all those questions. It's going to be great. And Alex Edelstein, who maybe you've watched at Trailhead DX, is back to answer your flow questions. So all you Flownatics, I know you know who Alex is. And if you're new to the Salesforce community, Alex is overseeing all of the flow orchestrations and everything that we're doing with our amazing automation. So if you have automation questions, I bet Alex has your answer. Now, this whole session in AMER is going to be hosted by admin evangelist Mark Baseman, who you've probably seen host a lot of these Trailhead Live sessions where we talk about essential habits for admins, and I think we've even done a few games. All right, so that's the AMER session. Let's talk about the APAC session. So we're live twice. First time's in AMER, second time's in APAC, and I've included the time on the screen for you. The APAC session will be live with some amazing panelists. So Ben Shamlay is Senior Manager, Solution Engineering. He is super expert. He's there to answer your questions. Judy Fang, member of the 9 low-code love features, the session that she's hosting, you can see her. She's going to be answering your questions. Does she know a ton about the platform? She does a lot of demos. She built the entire demo for her session. And Paul Walker, who's also in our solution engineering group. Now, the APAC session is going to be hosted by Haley Morris, who's a solution engineer as well. So you have a whole panel of solution engineers and really intelligent Salesforce users all in one location. I encourage you to ask many questions. I'm sure there'll be too many to answer. Okay, so that covers the Ask the Experts episodes. But what about the rest of the event? Those are just the sessions. Well, there's a lot to do. So first of all, there's a whole demo area that you can go into and interact with others and see demos of the products. Just like as if you were at a real in-person event. It's a neat experience, and there's a ton of demos. I promise you can't even see them all. And of course, we have circles of success. So those are carryover, just like we did at Trailhead DX. Circles of success are going to be your opportunity to sit down, ask and answer questions. We have cert prep sessions because it wouldn't be a Dreamforce event without cert prep sessions. And of course, I want you to connect with other Salesforce admins, and you can do that on our Trailblazer group. You can go to Dreamforce for Admins. So we're posting a lot of stuff there. I hope you post a lot of stuff there. Connect with other admins virtually this year so that you can make those connections when we meet again. All right. Now, what should you do before the amazing demos, before you fill out your sessions, and before you jam-pack your agenda like I know you're going to do? Well, I want you to sit down and think of these 4 things. First, think about what knowledge gaps you have. Judy's going to demo Service Cloud. Have you set up Service Cloud? Maybe that's a session you want to mark. Or Einstein Automate, that's huge. We should learn more about that. So if there's features, gaps that you have in your knowledge, think about finding those sessions or earmarking those demos as a priority because you really want to get the most out of Dreamforce TX. The next, think about the innovations or things that you want to roll out at your company. Bots are huge. Chat bots, you can help people internally or externally. Do you know how to set up a chat bot? Prioritize those things that want to drive innovation in your organization, things that are forward-looking that you want to bring to make people's jobs even easier. And the third, mix things up. I'd love for you to just stay on channel 3 all day and watch the sessions because they're amazing. But really, you should watch some episodes, go to some demos, and take time to interact with others, just like you would a regular event. And of course, the last thing, if you need some suggestions, we put everything together for you in an admin trail map. And so we'll link to that. And the trail map gives you suggested sessions for all the days, not just our day, which I like, but all the days. So you can tune in. So it's a whole 4 days of very fun things. Now, what do you need to do next? Well, what I need you to do next is I need you to register at dreamforce.com. That's it. How easy is that? You don't have to worry about packing your bags. You don't have to worry about finding the right pair of shoes or remembering if you pack that extra toothbrush. I mean, I can't tell you how many times I've flown to Dreamforce and forgot my toothbrush at home. All I need you to do is register. So dreamforce.com, easiest way, register, and that way you're set up, and then you can start building your agenda. Now, another thing I wanted to point out before I go is I want you to connect with the career fair. So there's a URL up on your screen, sforce.co/career fair. And there's a career fair where it allows you to connect with top companies and grow your network. And you need to apply by December 31st, 2020. So I think that's a reason to go to DreamTX, if you ask me. All right, that was a complete overview of everything we've got lined up for you in the admin channel for DreamTX. I think it's going to be an amazing week. You've got ways to connect with others. There's going to be so much knowledge that we're going to give you. Get your notepad ready because you're going to burn up that pen taking notes. I'm super excited. I hope to connect with you virtually, online, or in the at Dreamforce for Admins chatter group. And I will see you at DreamTX.